back to another Random Sam Epic Mom. Time for a book review. Alright, today's book is Sweet Talk by Julie Garwood. Nice. Alright, so backstory on our main character, Olivia. When she was a kid, she had cancer. And because of this, she met her best friends who were in this special cancer treatment. It was all experimental and everything. And it kind of bonded them together. So now as an adult, she's working for the IRS. And fearing that there's going to be some layoffs, all that, she goes to her job interview. She finds out that this guy is as crooked as they come. And during the whole interview process, the guy's like, oh, well, I know your dad. And her dad's in the middle of about to get caught in a Ponzi scheme. But everybody thinks her dad's this great, person. He's a scumbag. So the scumbag she's interviewing with thinks that she's just like her dad. So he's, laying it on. Well, things come about, and she realizes she's in the middle of an FBI sting. So through all of this, it's just one thing after another. She meets an FBI agent, Grayson. Now, they're from the same kind of social structure, kind of upper body, but he's with the FBI, she's with the IRS. She's also happening to be a child advocate on the side. So during this, because she has helped gather up evidence against her father, he is trying to get her discredited, claiming she's had drug issues in the past because of her chemo treatments and such. Trying to discredit her with all these other people through his, assistant. So that's crazy. At the same time, she's falling for Grayson, who Grayson has a lot of responsibility because he's taking care of his nephew and dealing with his dad who just got sick. And, it's just one thing after another. And through this all, they're going to build up and get a stronger relationship. She is pretty much terrified of having a relationship because there's always the fear that the cancer will come back because one of her friends is dealing with, they think it's a recurrence of the cancer. So because of this, she refuses to really have a committed relationship, I guess would be the nice way. And Grayson, he really wants to have that committed relationship with her the more he gets to know her and sees what an amazing person she is. So it's going to be one thing after another of him trying to convince her trying to, do the right thing, and just so many different forces coming at them at once. FBI investigations, Ponzi schemes, IRS investigations, just one thing after another. And it is just so hilarious how the everyday stuff will add up to add more and more drama. So with most of Julie Garwood's books, especially the ones set in modern time, it is very much suspenseful. There's almost always an FBI element involved. But it is just wonderful to see these alpha males and alpha females just kind of go full on charge and end up working together, because there's always at least one person in her book who's kind of leery of a relationship and the other one like, I'm open for anything. And it's just so amazing how people who are in similar professions, people who have the same goals and the same values will end up meeting and just clicking. And I think that is the most important thing, is just being able to find those connections. And I really love Julie Garwood's stories because, again, it's got that a bit of suspense, it's got the thrill, it's got the mystery and the investigation, but at the same time you got a very clear cut who's the bad guy, who's in the wrong. And that to me I think is great, because a lot of times in some books you don't know who the bad guy is, if there's a bad guy. And with these you usually get a really clear idea that there is a bad guy and almost always know who it is, and it's just proving it, and that's kind of cool. But again, if you guys have read any of her books, you will know that is a great one. She also writes historical fiction. And it's just, again, wonderful story. It's got the romance in it, but it's not like clogging the story with just romance, romance, romance. It's got suspense. It's got so much humor in it. And that is a big thing in the books I love to read, is that they've got to have some humor, because I'm a smart aleck and I like to read about smart alecks. But again, if you are looking for a book that shows nothing but strong characters, strong women, strong men, and being there for each other, please give her a read. Sweet Talks is a great one. Any of her books are great ones for those strong characters. Because a lot of books, you either have the male hero or the female hero. I love books where they're both the strong characters. And I hope if you guys have read this, you'll let me know what you think in the comments. And any other books like hers that you'd like to recommend. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. Please check out our other videos already on YouTube. And give us a like and subscribe. And if you hit that bell for notifications, you'll know when we put something new out. So try to make every day matter by finding the fun. You guys have a great one. Bye.